Well, this is what not expected. Daisy is having her kids. Yeah, definitely was not expected. I expected Little Miss to go first. But she was looking kind of wide. I'm not ready for her to have her kids yet, because this is the dairy goat. She's been through this before. This is not her first time, so I'm going to stick around and make sure everything goes all right, because she's not a Kiko. I'm here if you need me, Daisy. What do you say, Daisy? Hmm? You gonna have those babies today? Hmm? You gonna have those babies today?
Wish I had more training on Noah. He said
More training on that? On Noah.
yeah.
Sorry, Daisy.
Now listen, you gotta be pushing.
There was a few nights that Jay was gone and I had
man.
goats birthing and Noah was right out there with me. He probably doesn't even remember it now.
Tell
So
him to reach in there.
Okay.
The trouble, if we knew that it was too far there and we just couldn't grab a hold of him, that's one thing. But just having him pull and he don't know what he's pulling to be.
No, he can go in there and tell us.
It's definitely legs. Feet. Definitely.
He's like,
You was there.
Actually, right here, that black mark.
yeah, that's about
And I actually,
right
how far were you? There was a mark.
Hey, you little
there. Yeah,
fellers.
it's gone now, but I was
You can
about
come
there.
in right here.
But my fingers might be a little bit longer,
Yeah.
and I figured maybe
They say all the hay's in
I mean-
here.
I could get my fingers latched, but I couldn't get my thumb up there to close it, you know. And she's not. It seemed like she's not open far enough. I don't know. Inside.
Well, she ought to be now.
Yeah, she
I
ought to
never
be.
went in and had to go.
Hey, everybody. This is Mom H with Honey Hollow Homestead. Pardon me, I'm a little tired. We had a late night last night. I'll tell you, the wonderful thing about Kiko goats is that, for the most part, the lion's share of the time, they don't have any problems kidding. You know, just pop them out, there they are, before you even know anything happened. But yesterday, it wasn't my Kiko goats that went into labor. As you saw in the previous clips, she went into labor, I was expecting something wonderful and glorious, you know, anxiously awaiting her new arrival. Well, as time progressed, it's like I realized she was not progressing at all. She was pushing, but there really wasn't anything. She wasn't dilating like she should have been, at least from what I knew. Granted, okay, people, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm learning as I go. Anyway, she I did a search online, and they said that generally, for this particular breed of goat, 5 hours labor. Okay. So I figured, okay, probably the longest part's early on, and at the last minute, then you see something. So, okay. I figured I could safely go and pick up the guys from work, and get them home. I had my husband monitor her, and I kept in touch as best I could. No real progression. Got home, got a fast dinner, went out, and by my calculations, something should have been happening around 6 o'clock. There was no further progression, nothing. One of my Amish friends, he had offered to give me a hand if I thought I needed it. Well, yeah, this was beyond me. I needed help. So I sent my husband to get him. In the meantime, I did put a call into my vet. I managed to get a good picture of her hind end so he could see what was going on. I sent that to him, and when he got the picture, he texted back and said that he could come out, but it probably wouldn't be till late. Life of a country vet, and there's a lot of livestock around here, and there aren't a lot of livestock vets, so he's in quite the demand. So, it's first come, first served. And anyway, so the guys get here, both my Amish friends, the guys I drive to work, they got here, they assessed the situation. Well, they said it's got to come. It looks like it's going to have to be pulled. So they knew someone who was experienced with pulling goats and had training in it. So they gave her a call, and she gathered up her equipment. She had everything she could need, pretty much, just short of a vet, And she showed up here, and it was quite the ordeal. I am not experienced in this sort of thing, and this was not the time for me to stick my hands in her and learn, because it was a bad one. Okay. It was touch and go there for a little while as to whether or not they were going to be able to get the kid out, because the kid was already dead. So the goal at this point was to save the mother. Okay. So they tried for a long time, it seemed like. It was not pleasant for the goat. Any woman that knows anything about giving birth, yeah, okay. We have all kinds of epidurals and drugs and stuff that if we need them, we can knock ourselves out, but it's a little bit different when it comes to livestock. And she was definitely not comfortable. Thankfully, with two people working on her, supporting each other, they managed to get the kid out. So, poor Daisy, she only had the one in her, and it did not survive. So now I am faced with a dairy goat that needs to be milked twice a day. This was not in my plans. I had planned on kid sharing and letting her have the kids on her for as long as, was convenient for me. Because I definitely was not set up for milking yet. So now I'm kind of, rushing to get things together. I gotta alter my milking stand, and I did manage to get a stainless steel milk bucket this morning at one of the feed stores around here. So, but joys of farming life. I knew that there was a greater risk with the dairy than with my Kikos. I knew that going in, but I was hopeful. I was hoping she wasn't due till the end of the month. Well, you say it happened sooner. So I just took this little break just to fill you in. Hopefully I can get this edited and up and out. Daisy seems to be doing well. Of course, mourning the loss of her kid. But on the plus side, Mama's little boy, he has attached himself to Daisy. He just loves her to pieces. Still nursing off his own mom, but he just seems to give extra attention to Daisy. He's playing with her, playing on her, so, and she accepts it. She loves it, so, and that's, at least that she's got that. So, I would have loved to have seen one of her own kids on her, but it just wasn't in the cards. So, anyway, I got to get back to work, okay? There's a lot to do, and I am behind because of all this. I just seem to be slipping further and further behind. So, anyway, just to let you know, it's not always a glorious outcome. Sometimes there's sadness. But now I've got milk. Whether I want it or not, now I've got milk. Okay, so this is Mom H with Honey Holly Homestead. Hang in there, guys. It's kidding season. Season is a busy time. So, talk to you later.